Do you know where Yuito is?
We'll know where Yuito, Arashi, and everyone else is if we use Babe.
Babe?
It's the city computer that integrates all information in Togetsu. It's like Arahabaki in New Himuka.
Kasane? Thank God you're okay. I can't contact Arashi and the others. They might be closed in somewhere.
We can unlock all these doors from Babe's terminal. Let's hurry.
Kasane, I found Yuito. You see that door? It leads to the city computer Babe.
We should follow them inside.
Oopsies, it's locked.
They won't be able to hear us from in there. We'll have to wait until they come out.
Are you serious? Think about what they just did to you. He probably wouldn't be able to answer even if he could hear you.
What do you mean?
Babe is a super top secret facility. They're not just gonna go ahead and let some outsider in so easily. But if they used it as bait... Oh, I see. Those wily bastards.
What is it? Tell me.
I'm thinking that a computer belonging to the city would be fully capable of hijacking any mind that accesses it. That'd be the fastest way for them to get to Yuito's power.
Then we have to break down this door right now.
Whoa, wait a second. We'll be found too. That's probably the worst thing we could do. There's gotta be another way.
I know. I might be able to force a brain talk connection from here.
Can you hear me, Yuito? Yuito! Yuito!
This feels like an SAS.
Yuito! Are your thoughts leaking? Are you trying to connect to Babe?
What is... I can't... My body...
Is his brain really being hijacked like Kagero said? Stop! What you're doing is too dangerous! Cut the connection now! Can you hear me, Yuito?
Kasane? It seems like they were trying to hijack my brain. Thanks for disconnecting me.
He's talking to his team while I'm still connected. I think he's safe now.
Yuito, I forced myself in because I was nearby.
Kasane! You're in Togetsu too? Oh, wait. Before that, thanks for saving me.
Instead of thanking me, why don't you help me? Arashi and the others have been captured.
They have?
They're being held in some room, but I don't know which one. Are you in Babe's terminal? I want you to try to unlock all the doors in Togetsu from there.
Okay, I'll try.
Wait, if he unlocks everything...
Alarms?
Guess that was to be expected.
Kasane. Kasane? Arashi? Good. I can finally get through to you.
Seems like you're okay.
I'm glad you're okay too, Shiden. Let's rendezvous. I know where you are, so just wait for me to get there.
Hey, I'm not some kind of lost child.
I'll take care of the lost little boy. Hurry up and get us.
Looks like you two aren't hurt.
Of course not. I was more worried about you, but it looks like you're fine.
Thanks to Kagero. I'd still be locked up if it wasn't for him.
I guess it means your shady lone wolf nature came in handy.
Guess so. Now, as much as I'd love to stick around for this touching, heartwarming reunion, time is of the essence here.
You're right. We should try to escape in all this confusion.
What's all that commotion anyway? Is that because of us?
It's Yuito Platoon. I don't know what they're doing, but they're in Togetsu too. We were able to save you thanks to them, though. And I'd like to thank them. I guess I can't unless we get out of here. I always thought Kyoka Eden was so innocent and didn't have a dishonest bone in her body.
I can't believe she's a Togetsu spy. You didn't meet her before, Kagero? No, never. Residents of Togetsu almost never communicate with each other.
I've got a nearby resource rating. Good. We managed to break it. We'll be able to go forward now.
Phew, looks like we made it out. Man, my invisibility power really saved the day.
I'll admit that invisibility is useful, but doesn't it make you uneasy?
Right? You totally get me. That's why I like to
Damn you and your impulses. We're still in enemy territory.
No need to worry about that. They've already found us.
So you noticed me.
What are you doing here, Kyoka?
I was already on alert when Kagero disappeared. Unfortunately, I can't let you leave. We need you to reset this mistaken universe.
Here she comes. Get ready.
Wait a second. Explain what's going on.
Right. Why did you betray us?
It was all to undo past mistakes. That's why we need you, Kasane. Cool demeanor. Just like the Kyoka I met so long ago. My mission always comes first. I'm using it. I'm borrowing this. I'm not done yet. Not bad. I'm borrowing this. Easy. Please, Kyoka. Please snap out of it.
Nice job.
Kyoka!
There's too much stress on her brain.
Stop! This is... I don't know these theories. These...
What are you talking?
Have your memories been...
I wouldn't put something like that past...
Kyoka, you have to remember, you're Kyoka.
I'm not sure that's going to work. if what I think...
I don't know how much you know, but she's trying to if you can do something...
You want to help her even though she's a
Oh, stuff it, Kagero. I want to get my...
Yeah.
Kyoka. No. Major Kyoka. But so many memories are helping me piece myself together. One of those memories is you welcoming me into Kyoka. You're Kyoka Eden. You're the
Kasane!
Are you okay?
Sorry.
Kyoka.
Not so fast.
Arashi! I thought you wanted...
Sorry, but I'm not an idealist posing as... I'm skeptical precisely because...
Yes. You're right to be skeptical.
Since when? How...
Since the beginning. I'm a Togetsu. We needed to awaken Kasane's power, and my orders were to secretly protect Kasane, help her grow, and then lead her back to...
I see.
if you're planning on putting your espionage behind you, then I want you to tell me something. Who is Pope? Does it have to do with the way you acted?
I have the memories of Dr. Hitoyo Pope, the neuroscience expert and founder of the Togetsu faith. I used to be Dr. Pope herself a long time ago. But as I spent my years as Kyoka's memories began to build on each other, and they continued to grow stronger every... Kasane, I loved you. I loved you and everyone else on the team. Honestly, I loved everything about my life as Kyoka Eden. I knew this day would come, but I prayed so hard that it wouldn't. I had always hoped that your Red String's power would never awake.
Whether we believe you isn't important.
What?
Arashi said you should only answer if you thought you're done being a spy. Are you planning on going back to Toget?
What is it that you want to do? You still haven't told us yet.
I am one of the design children. A clone that was created to carry out my mission. That used to be everything to the old me. I can't be sure how much I can hold back Pope's consciousness. I know what I did is unforgivable, and that I'm in no position to ask you for anything, but... this is where I want to be, with all of you. I want to protect Kasane. I want to...
I believe you. I couldn't imagine that the warmth and kind... You may be a little nosy from time to time, but that's just who you...
Yeah, that's the Kyoka I know. And don't worry, if this Pope ever does come...
So basically you're saying you'll kill her if she betrays us. That's kind of scary.
It's nice you could joke about it. But unlike Kyoka, who told us everything, you...
Ouch, that hurts. You know, I'm the one who saved Kasane. I'm guessing they'll send more people after us when they
That's true. Well, let's hurry then. Nobody here objects, so obviously, you're coming.
Thank you, all of you.
I wonder why I'm so obsessed with the term design children. I'll have to ask about it again later.
I'm sorry I made you worry too, Haruka. That's okay. All I could do was watch, but... I'm glad you came back. Welcome home. I found something. Kasane, I'm getting multiple human readings some distance away. I believe it's Yuito platoon.
Copy that. Seems like they made it out too. Would be nice if we could...
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane!
Are you near us? Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and Let me make a suggestion. You learned something. And we have a lot to talk...
Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good, that settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hino Mountain.
Roger that.
If we're exchanging information...
I think we should tell them the truth. Besides, there's something about Togetsu
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to know what it is. But yeah, it'll be more efficient to hear it then.
Well, let's head their way then.
Good. We managed to break it. We'll be able to go forward now. If we use duplication correctly... Kasane! SAS! That seems to be the spot. The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move as it hits you.
That was close.
Too slow!
Looks like it dropped
I'm
something.
not done yet.
Can you handle it?
That other attacked with explosion. It's dangerous to get close.
Please hold
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
It's over.
You didn't need me.
Looks like there's a resource reading around here.
Let's fly. Next. It's over. Next. Keep your guard up. It's over. Keep your
Your
guard up.
finisher was good, Kasane.
Please, Kyoka. More power.
Let's press them with brain drive.
Aim for that spot.
Useless. Checkmate.
That was good.
I'm using it.
Not quite as good as me, though.
You're good with SAS.
Linear power. It's Yuito platoon. Let's go.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great. And you right now is special too.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me. How...
Yeah, it's fine.
Liar. He's trying to keep us from...
All right, we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions.
Yes, of course you...
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes. I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come... The city is filled with chosen Scion...
Again, this term, design children. It was when I regained a memory of Mother. Yes. She said I was... made.
I see. I guess that's why... We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu...
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely...
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof. Though, that's kind of an embarrassment. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't... But I do know I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane...
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the...
What? What are you talking?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with...
Yes.
That's a weird way to say it.
I remembered a little from when I was a child, and from what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me.
Oh. I'm sorry,
You're very kind, Hanabi.
You're so nice to her,
Really? I wasn't trying to be.
Yeah, there is.
Huh? Did you hit your head or something?
Oh. So you... Wait. Yeah.
All right. I guess...
Who should I talk to first?
It may be hard to believe, but apparently our...
The people who colonized the moon began a major cleanup effort to save the polluted Earth. They spent nearly 1,000...
The first colonists from the moon were led by Yakumo Sumeragi. It's hard to believe, I know.
It was after the first colonists from the moon because of its appearance. So, I guess it's safe to
Apparently, human beings colonized the moon over... It's so long ago, We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive. So I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
What do you mean,
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that.
Kagero, there's a lot I want to ask you. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment.
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Get real. Even if there actually were
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth. And then we're supposed to come.
Hold on. Does that mean you...
Look, I don't expect you to believe me, right? The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth. Togetsu doesn't care about New... They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living... But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their home? They need to make it so the colonization...
The red strings.
I see. They want to... But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth.
Is that even possible?
They believe the red strings... They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken, so future generations won't attempt to...
Hang on. I'm getting confused.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to... Kasane is the result of that. Although, it's pretty strange how...
Let's suppose everything he said. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling. If Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of...
No, that's not right. We're all here, trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone... Can we assume that you are planning to abandon...
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe...
You don't have to, if you've got a problem with me. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get... I won't let them take her
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can try. Besides, I have a feeling...
Yeah, if Tsugumi trusts him...
And if Yuito does, then I do too.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that...
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the thing. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize...
What if we asked Seiran for... If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka...
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran.
Let's do our best.
What an exhausting day. Wait.
You don't get to say that! At least you already knew about...
I'm sorry.
Look, let's not start pointing fingers.
I agree. We've been in the dark.
That's right. What we need to focus on now is stopping Togetsu.
Yes, of course. This is what I want. To be with all of you.
So wait, you decided to trust me?
You're making me regret it talking.
Are you blushing?
Dang it, you caught me. You know, kids wouldn't talk to adults like that. I swear I'll never betray you. If I did, these last...
Then let's set out for Seiron after.
I'm glad Yuito trusted us.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Oh, Kasane. Oh,
What is it?
nothing.
But you just look like you noticed something. Did you see something with your clairvoyance? Well, I won't pry if it's uncomfortable for you to share. Yes?
Your left knee.
My left knee?
You may not have noticed, but there's a bruise. You might have hit it during a fight.
Oh, now that you mention it, I did hit it in my last fight.
I think you should get that treated. The bone isn't hurt, but it might leave a mark.
Good idea. I'll get it looked at when I get back to the hideout. I'm surprised you noticed.
I had a feeling you were subconscious. I was worried, so I couldn't help.
Why are you apologizing? I should be thanking you for telling me about my injury.
Because I violated your privacy by looking under your
Ah, I see. That's why you felt uncomfortable.
Some things are off limits. I'm not a child anymore, but I'm still doing the same stuff as back then.
Did something happen when you were younger?
Yes. I didn't realize back then that what I can see isn't something I necessarily should see. When I told people what I saw, they would get uncomfortable and sometimes get scared of me. I finally realized that I shouldn't be doing things like that. That looking underneath someone's clothes or inside their home was bad.
Is it really so bad?
What?
To be honest,
Really?
yeah, I don't have any secrets. People can look all they want.
Yes. It can be a little revolt.
Then not only can you see injuries, you can detect internal diseases early as well. It's fascinating. There really aren't many that can do.
You're...
That's surprising. I thought the OSF would.
They tell me it's effective in battle, but I've been mindful in trying to avoid seeing things. It's a strange feeling being told I can look.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Thank you for finding my injury. By the way.
Oh.
Really?
It's okay, really.
Sure. See you then. She seems to have a lot on her mind. Next time I see her, Gamma.
I'm sorry to bother you about this, Kasane.
It's fine.
Why? I'm the one who should say sorry.
I just dumped all my feelings on you without... If I'm being honest, I still don't think... However, after everything I've experienced lately, I think I can imagine it a little.
Did something happen?
Not me, Naomi. She said that she didn't want to live anymore. She didn't want to live as an other, her sanity being maintained.
She said that?
I didn't understand her at the time. But now I partly understand where she's coming from. That feeling that makes you want to run away from life. If that's what you were feeling, then I realized I didn't have any...
Thank you for understanding. Let me just... I shouldn't have unloaded my feelings of self-pity on you. I'm old enough to know better. So I brought you something as a token.
Is that a packed lunch?
Yeah, they're all from the recipes. I don't know if you're hungry or not, but maybe you'd be willing to give them.
Thank you. I wanted to taste...
This is stir-fried mackerel and green peppers. This is vegetable namul, and that's shredded meat.
Wow, you really went all out.
I'm still learning, so I've burnt some of them. It may not look appetizing, but it should...
I'll take this then. Not bad. It does remind me of my sister.
Really?
Yes. It doesn't even come close.
I see. But getting you to say that it reminds you of it is...
It's fairly good and a little familiar. It must have taken you a while to make all.
It wasn't a big deal. Cooking helps calm me. It's perfect.
You think so?
Yes, although I used to think it was a waste of time.
Which part? I think I said a lot the last time we talked.
About how I wanted to roll over and die, and how that was selfish. Thinking how much Naomi wants to live in her original body. And about how much all my friends who died in battle would have wanted to live. It made me realize that wasting whatever life I have left was disrespecting their memory.
Part of me thinks you're taking it a little too seriously. But I'm glad I got through to you.
I might be too serious. But I plan to live the rest of my life to its fullest.
How?
First thing is to get back to eating healthy with Naomi's recipes. I also want to reevaluate the way I spend my weekends. Maybe find a new hobby.
Sounds like a good idea. And I'm sure your cooking will get better with practice.
Then I guess I'll keep at it. Would you mind tasting more of my food sometime?
Of course.
Thanks. I still have trouble figuring out what's good or bad since I've never been concerned about how my cooking tasted before.
You seem like you're enjoying it.
I am, although it stresses me out while I'm doing it. But maybe I enjoy...
He looks so alive. Maybe he started to feel more positive about his life.
You don't remember being in Togetsu at all, Kasane? No. I only remember bits and pieces. Did you know me then? No, I didn't.
Hey, Kasane, you free right now?
I guess so.
You remember my promise from before, right? A fun...
You're not my father, and I'm not in...
What? You told me the last one was super...
You're still bothered by that?
No, that's not what I mean. I want to make up for it. I wanted to apologize for that. So this is...
The apology is fine, but I don't know why it...
It's like my dream, I guess? Just say yes, please. So, how was it? The dining experience at Baki's Cafe is supposed to...
I think Naomi and Yuito would have enjoyed it more, but it was fun.
Next up is dessert.
I'm fine with just...
I figured you'd say...
Wait, when did you... Oh, you...
You can't just reveal my secret like that. Even if you know how it's done, it's more fun when you pretend you don't. Like this. I grew this flower from a seed. The flower symbolizes hidden kindness. A perfect match for you. So, what do you think so far?
Well, you seem to be following the standard dating norms I read in magazines, but they all have a nice Kagero twist. However, something's bothering me. You've gone through a lot of effort just to make up for lying.
You're either really perceptive or overly distrusting. But yeah, I guess it's time I tell you. The truth is, I tried to assassinate you back in the day, so that's kind of included in this apology.
Assassinate?
From the looks of it, you haven't realized it at all. Guess that means I still got it. Fortunately, I didn't have to go through with it, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. Like trying to be alone with you.
As the one you were targeting, I believe I have a right to know why.
It was to stop Togetsu's plan. Their plan hinged on your power, so I thought that killing you might be the best option left for me. Of course, now that you've decided not to support them, I've got no reason to hurt you. You can trust me on that.
Well, I don't doubt that, but I'm still not satisfied.
What, really? I guess this wouldn't be enough to make up for trying to kill you.
It's not that. It's just, I don't understand how you could make that decision so easily. Even if it is to achieve your goal.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I mean, but yeah, if I seem cynical about it, it's probably because I don't feel like I'm very alive. I'm like a ghost from the past, existing.
Your family. You mentioned you left them on.
Yeah, I had a wife and daughter. My daughter was simply the cutest. You'd be... I loved her dearly and she meant so much to me. What's even more sad is that I've got no idea what kind of person she grew up to be. I mean, really, that's why, at the very least, I'll do whatever it takes. Even if it means turning against my home. How about we leave this off?
All right.
So, what did you think of Daddy Kagero's date? Pretty awesome.
Yes, I would say it was worthwhile.
Ah, you finally realized what a
Although, I still don't know how serious...
You know, I don't really know.
Huh?
Just kidding. Sorry to make you help me fulfill...
I wonder what he meant by that. I feel like I got to know him a little better, but trying to understand...
Boy, you really are capable, Kasane.
I'm detecting some
If I was being sarcastic, I'd say it sarcastically. You really are getting along well with...
You look so relieved, Major. Your beauty just shines through.
There's a weight off my chest now that I...
Kasane, do you remember when I said I wanted you to help me with a job?
for payment of the rations that you treat.
Yeah, I'm going to cash that in now.
What are all these? Looks like empty bottles, junk.
Exactly.
Why do you have some?
I kinda got lazy and didn't get around to cleaning them up.
Don't throw it. You got trash everywhere again. You don't see that many handwritten letters anymore. How interesting.
Oh, that.
But it's unopened. Let's see. It's from Major General Fubuki.
Then he would have messaged me instead of using this archaic method. If you're that curious, be my guest.
Don't mind if I do.
You didn't even hesitate. So, anything surprising?
No. Basically, he's filling you in on what he's been up to.
I thought so. He sends me letters filled... I would reply to a message, but a letter?
If he's going through the trouble of handwriting a letter, don't you think it means... If that's the case, then you should really cherish these. You never know what could happen to us next.
Look, it's not that I don't understand what you're saying, but these letters have been piling up, and just finding a place to keep... Besides, just getting the letter lets me know that he's doing okay. So you can throw this in the trash. Fubuki and I aren't like you sisters.
You're awfully stubborn.
Exactly.
She's so very different from me and Naomi. Especially how little she's... Arashi, remember the Major General Fubuki you saw in the future?
Yeah? What about him?
You were angry, weren't you? I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. You keep saying that you're not those kinds of siblings.
I mean, of course I'd get mad if he died. I feel like human emotion...
Really?
More importantly, Kasane, I don't see your hands sorting through the trash.
Huh?
That was a good distraction, but you're not getting out of your work.
I wasn't trying to get out of it.
Great! Then good luck here.
Looks like she dodged my question.
You have some potential, Kasane. I could be your instructor if you want. I can teach you the fundamentals of Arashi.
Wouldn't you just slack off and not teach me anything?
I have nothing more to teach you.
I never get... Bored watching you. I'm developing a greater personal interest in you. I don't know what made you think that, but is deepening our understanding of each other a good thing?